Most people never discover what consistency can truly do, because they quit long before life begins to reward them. But something powerful happens when you stay, when you keep showing up even on the days nobody sees you, even when nothing seems to change. Because that's where transformation begins. We live in a world where people want results in days, not years. Success without effort, growth without sacrifice, rewards without patience. But the truth remains simple and undeniable. Consistency is the bridge between who you are and who you want to be. And most people never cross it. There was a young man living in a noisy, fast-paced city. Every day felt predictable. Wake up tired, rush through traffic, survive a job he didn't love, come home exhausted, fall asleep wondering if life was supposed to feel bigger, fuller, more meaningful. He didn't lack dreams. He lacked momentum. One January morning, after staring at another disappointing paycheck and feeling the weight of another restless night, he whispered to himself, "Something has to change. Not tomorrow, not next month, now." But he didn't make a dramatic decision. Instead, he made a small one, a simple one. Every day, I'll improve by just 1%. The world didn't clap. His friends didn't care. No one believed him, not really. But he believed himself enough to start. He began waking up 20 minutes earlier. He read a few pages of a book every morning. He exercised for 10 minutes at home. He saved a little money from each paycheck. He watched videos that fed his mind instead of draining it. He took tiny steps toward the business idea he had tucked deep inside his heart. First, nothing happened. No big breakthroughs. No transformation. No applause. People laughed. "You're wasting your time. It's just a phase. You'll quit like you always do." But something inside him was changing quietly, silently. He didn't need applause anymore. For the first time in his life, he was building trust with himself. He was becoming someone he could rely on. Days turned into weeks. Weeks became months. His mind grew sharper. His energy increased. His confidence rose. His habits felt natural. And then, almost out of nowhere, everything shifted. The small business he was building in silence finally got its first breakthrough client. His body felt stronger than it had in years. His mind felt clearer, calmer, more focused. The people who once mocked him began asking him, "What happened to you? You're different." But they didn't see the mornings he dragged himself out of bed. They didn't see the nights he worked in silence. They didn't see the moments he fought self-doubt and fear. They didn't see the days he wanted to quit but didn't. They saw the results, not the consistency that created them. And through this journey, he learned something powerful. He learned that consistency builds discipline. Motivation sparks the beginning, but consistency carries you through the days when motivation disappears. He learned that consistency builds confidence, because showing up daily teaches you that you can trust yourself. He learned that consistency compounds. Small steps stack into unstoppable momentum. He learned that consistency separates dreamers from doers, because everyone wants success, but few are willing to work in silence for it. And he learned that consistency attracts opportunities, because people eventually notice those who refuse to quit. He realized something else, too. The world respects the persistent. So if you feel invisible right now, if your efforts feel small, if your growth feels slow, remember this. Consistency turns ordinary people into extraordinary forces. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be talented. You don't need to know everything. You just need to keep showing up. Your future self is already watching you with pride. Consistency won't give you results tomorrow, but it will give you a life you're proud of. And one day, quietly, unexpectedly, you will look back at this moment, the moment you refused to quit, and you will whisper to yourself, "This is where everything changed."